Okay, evidently I'm live and didn't know I was live. It didn't show up as you're live. Okay, evidently I'm live. Once again, I forgot to press the button. So, hello, everybody. Hello, sis. I'm glad you made it back in time. Ah, boy. How is everybody this morning? So happy to see you. And as we say, welcome in. I am your Mama Cougar, aka Kitty Lane, that baby boomer from the peninsula in Virginia. And we are here in the castle of Create and Relate down here in the den. Welcome in. So happy to see everybody. We got a lot going on up there. I think that's Meals on Wheels. I think that's Meals on Wheels. I'm pretty sure. You just have to wait for them to knock on the door. I apologize for that, everybody. Okay, so we've done our A. We're going to skip right on to our B. Our B being breakfast. I had a cherry frosted Pop Tart. That was my breakfast. And then for C, we have 18 ounces of Folgers Black Silk and only 8 ounces of French vanilla creamer. I'm cutting back on the creamer, y'all. I'm trying my best. Right now it tastes like strong coffee water. Okay, you can put that in the refrigerator and you know what to do with that. Okay, sorry about that, guys. As for drinks today, I'm sitting here looking at 2 bottles of water. I have consumed about a half a bottle so far. I had a half a bottle left from yesterday, so I finished that off. Okay, so now okay. So my sister Joan is here. Thank you. BB, how are you? Welcome in. So nice to see you all. Um, and BB, isn't my nephew so handsome? Him is a cutie patootie. Yes, he is. Okay, so we have come to the portion of our regularly scheduled program where we drop an emoji. Today, I want you to look in your emojis and see if you can find some sort of gem. Jade, a sapphire, amethyst, diamond, opal, pearl. Doesn't matter, just any kind of gem. Or you can type the word gem, GEM, gem. That's all I need for today. There's a reason for that, but we're going to get to that a little bit later. And that is our E. So A, B, C, D, and E. Thank you for the diamond, BB. And I see a ruby. Yay! Thank you, sis. That's even better than Jim. Thank you. Um, so we got through the E. Now for the F. That is our focus for today. Our focus for today is trivia. Also, I want to show you some things that I have finished this week. I told y'all it's my mission now to finish some things. I was able to cross 3 items off the list. And even though they're small, they're still, I'm missing one, they're still completed. And we have 3 hats. If you remember me telling you about my storm chasing team, we have Dylan, Ed, and Kay. And I made a hat for each one of them, even though I know it's not cool enough for a hat yet. Storms don't always chase you to one particular area. So When the wintertime comes and they're chasing the storm and it's not in this area, they can remember me, and they can remember that they got a fan here in Hampton. So this is for them. I also can pass me the orange one. I also made a fourth one. It's kind of on the big side because me and my family have large. No, 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 no. We have extra large heads because we got a lot of knowledge, and we're constantly packing it with knowledge. So I did make an oversized one as well. So those were my 4 items finished from last Saturday to this Saturday. And I'm excited about that because it means that I'm actually completing things. And that makes me feel good. Um, Not yet. Okay, G. G is for gratitude. I want to send the biggest thank you out to each and every one of you for taking time out to spend with me while we have fun times together. Trivia, just talking, the jokes, sometimes over a quote, the dad jokes that we did last week, which were absolutely hilarious to me. But I do want to thank you all for that. On some of my worst days, you all make me feel so much better, and I thank you for that. Sometimes it's just the company, and I'm very appreciative. Um, I know I've been told not to single people out, but I have to a little bit. BB and Joan, I'm going back. Hold on, Joan, hold your britches. BB and Lori, I have to send a lot of love you guys' way. I do. You know why? You keep me busy. Now for Joan, you keep me on my toes. There is no way around it. When I asked, "Good morning, Vivian, how are you?" When I asked that someone help keep me accountable, I had no idea that God was going to send me a sister that was going to do just that. And I am so grateful for you, Joan. Thank you so much. I get phone calls to make sure I'm up, phone calls to make sure that I'm going to be on my live. Don't forget this, don't forget that. She's like a planner on the other end of the phone. You know that calendar book that you have that talks to you. That's my sister Joan, and I love her for it. Thank you all so much. Miss Vivian, thank you for being here. You're 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 one of the diehards, one of the truths, and I appreciate you. And when Khadijah can, all of you, when you can, and I appreciate you all for that. Those who only show up for the replays, thank you. That means just as much. That's telling me I couldn't get here at this time, but I still got your back. And I appreciate that. I really, really do. Okay, now for the healthometer. My mood is pretty good. My mood is probably about a 9. Um, my legs are still giving me problems, and I've been having some chest issues now for 4 days. But today is a little bothersome because it really hurts today. But I'm keeping a check on it. I have been in contact with my doctor. I can't really put a number on it because I'm still upright, I'm still talking, I'm still smiling, I'm still perky. I just know that it's there in certain moves. And I'm thinking maybe I slept wrong somewhere or something because it feels weird. It feels weird, but it is what it is, and I'm gonna keep moving until he tells me I'm not supposed to anymore. There we go. Now, for the part that I've been waiting for, we are at the important news. Guys, from this day forward, I have already posted the next, let's see, Friday, Saturday, Tuesday. The next three, excuse me, I've already scheduled the next 3 lives. What I would like for each one of you to do is to get yourself conditioned, if you will, to check out the description box before the live. Either you can check them out now or just before, the day before, whatever. Because starting in August, I want to do a little program with you all. I'm calling it a program where I will be asking a question. Khadijah! I will be dropping a question in the description box. You'll know it because the title or the intro into that question will read GEM, GEM. The question will be so random. It may be about you all in the room. It may be about the channel. It may be about me. It may be about life, current events. We don't know. However, I feel it might even be a riddle. We don't know. But there's going to be a key word at the end of that question. And what I'm going to want you to do is email me your answer to that question. And in the subject box, you're going to put the keyword. Now, what's going to happen is I get the email with the keyword. Your name will be entered into the project box. If you answer the question correctly, you will get a second entry into the project box. We're going to continue this until the end of the year. So at the end of the year, it'll be, someone will get a really nice turnout from the project box. So if you're not here and you don't know, I'm going to remind you a few more times. And I may even put out a short to let you know to please check the description box beforehand. So that way you'll know. Now, the questions will not start until August 1st. So, and I need to tell you that part too. I knew I was leaving something out. There will be at least one question a week. Not every live, but there will be at least one question a week, either Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. There might even be 2, but there will not be more than 2, and I will not skip a week. What I'm going to start doing is pre-scheduling the lives, and that way, when the time comes, I'm not going to put the question in until like a couple of days to a day before. Like if I were to have my question already for Saturday, I might put it in after this live, or I might put it in tomorrow. I would not have put it in, say, last week. Okay, case in point. I'm scheduled all the way up until Tuesday. If I have a question for Tuesday, I'm not putting it in until either Sunday or Monday. So that's how that's going to work. And that way, that question's not riding for a whole month. That question is only, for however long. Yeah, y'all get it. Okay, now we come to the J, which is the what? The joke of the day. I've got 2 for you. I got 2 what do you get jokes. And they were both made up by me. I just want to see how they come across. I passed the first test. My grandson loved them. So I passed those. What do you get when you cross Lassie and a rose? What do you get when you cross Lassie and a rose? I have one answer. Cute, cute. I have two answers. Cute. Okay, so what do you get when you cross Lassie and a rose? A cauliflower. Oh my goodness, a cauliflower. Oh my goodness, I thought that was cute. I have another one that I came up with. What do you get when you cross an overworked lawyer and an eagle? What do you get when you cross an overworked lawyer and an eagle? Since you're funny, I see you. My baby's in here. I'm sorry. Our CEO has graced us with her presence today. Y'all see that Jennifer Hollis down there? That's my baby. That's my CEO. And she has the answer. What do you get when you cross an overworked lawyer and an eagle? A ball eagle, if you say it properly. A ball eagle. But yeah, a ball eagle. So those were two that I came up with. What? Don't throw that at me, please. Okay. All right. So, with that being said, what I would like for each one of you to do, if you are participating in the trivia today, I need you to give me a Y, just a letter Y. Okay, Khadijah. I have Khadijah. I have BB. I have Joan. I have Vivian. And I have Jennifer. We're gonna have to change your screen name to CEO. Okay, guys, so let the games begin. All right. Okay, we can stop the crinkles now. Okay, okay. What is the only food that can theoretically never go bad? The only food that can theoretically never go bad. I have one answer. And y'all, just so you know, even though I live with the CEO, they don't know what questions I write down. So I know some wait for others to answer, and that's cool. That's cool. I don't have anything against that at all. Since you are too funny. But I don't want anybody to think that when they see her answers, that's gotta be the right answer. She's playing it just like y'all. She's not eligible for prizes, but she enjoys the trivia. So yes. And my grandkids play it too. They do. So, what is the only food that could theoretically never go bad? This time the CEO is correct. It's honey. They actually found a jar of honey that dated over 3,000 years old, and it was still edible. I told y'all I'm a nerd. I look stuff like that up. I do. Why? Because. Okay. What do you call a group of flamingos? And you what? I was just reminded to say, but I've already told y'all this. She just doesn't know I told you. Another reason my CEO knew that answer is because she is the cook in the family. When I say the cook, my grandmother went to school to get her certifications. She even went as far as to get her degree for culinary arts. My daughter, don't tell her I told you this, but she can outcook my grandma. My grandma was the best. And my aunt was like right after my grandma. My daughter surpasses both of them. Our cooking is phenomenal. Okay, I have one answer. What do you call a group of flamingos? I have two answers. I have three answers. I need two more. I have four answers. BB, you okay? Yes. And three of you are correct. It is called a flamboyance. They are called a flamboyance. I forgot which beach it was. I even forgot the country where the flamingos gather together and they actually make the land and the water look pink. It's their mating season when they do that. It's so beautiful to see all of that. And I don't know how they know how to assemble together, but the lighter pink ones seem to be together, and then the darker pink ones, it looks like gradient yarn. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. But okay, we got two. It is a flamboyance, and we got okay. All right, number three. Area 51 is located in which state? Okay. No, and be quiet. I didn't say what city, I said what state. What you just said was not a state. Area 51 is located in what state? I got two answers. I got 3 answers. Vivian and Khadijah, baby, baby, do that one. Oh, yeah, do that one for me for right now. Okay, I see 1, 2, 3 correct answers, and that is Jennifer, Khadijah, and Vivian. It is Nevada. The beautiful. I used to think it was New Mexico also. I did. Then looking at all the X Files and things like that. Please put that down. Thank you. Okay, number 4, and we're doing good on time. On a dartboard, what number is opposite the number 1? On a dartboard, what number is opposite the number 1? On a dartboard. Bathroom. I got 1 answer. I need 4 more. Two, three, four, all 5 answers, and no one got it. The number opposite number 1 is 19. 19. The number should go, it's just like on a die. The numbers on a die add up to 7 on opposite sides. You have 6 and 1, 2 and 5, 3 and 4. It's the same way on a dartboard. 1 and 19, 2 and 18, so forth and so on. Okay, number 5. What is the nickname of the state of California? What is the nickname of the state of California? And once upon a time, I knew all the states and capitals, at least 5 cities in the state, the general population, the state bird, the state flag, the state song, the state flower, the nickname. And now I struggle to get the states and the capitals. Something happens when you turn 35. I'm telling you. What is the nickname of the state of California? I have 3. I have 4. I have 5. It is the Golden State. It is the Golden State. Yes. Okay. What year was the Lego group founded? What year was the hello, Sharon? How are you? Will you be joining us in trivia today, Sharon? That question again. What year was the Lego group founded? Stop before you tie it in the knot. I have one answer. Okay, I got you. Okay. Joan and BB and Sharon, if you want. What year was the Lego group founded? Okay. Okay, got Sharon and Sis. Okay, that year was 1932. 1932. Vivian and Khadijah got it. Yay! Same year that my grandmother was born. Awesome. Well, it was 4 years before my mom was born. Okay. What color is the X, EX, in FedEx? What color is the X in FedEx? And I should say, I'm sorry about that. Let me give it to you again. What color is the X in FedEx ground? I'm going to give all four of you a point for that one because I did not specify. So Jennifer, Khadijah, Vivian, and Joan and Sharon. Vivian, Joan, and Sharon. Okay, once again, what color is the X in FedEx ground? Hmm. I'm waiting for three more answers. I'm waiting for Sharon, Khadijah, and Vivian. Okay, we got Sharon. I get you. So I just need Vivian. And the answer is Sharon has it. Green. You said orange first. Yeah, I said orange, but then and then all I said no to was the orange. I act like I didn't get the rest of what you were saying. Let's keep telling you. Okay. What is cynophobia the fear of? What is cynophobia the fear of? Cynophobia is spelled CYNOPHOBIA. You mad at me? She keeps taking up my space when I'm trying to say. Okay, I have 3 answers. Wait, no, 3. There's 4. Joan and Khadijah. Joan and Khadijah. And the answer is dogs. Dogs. And I think every postman, every FedEx driver, UPS driver, Amazon driver, anybody who delivers, DHL, all the rest of them, probably have some form of cynophobia. Because a lot of people, I understand that our fur babies are part of the family, but they are still a part of the unpredictable wildlife. As tame as they are, they're unpredictable. I love dogs, and I'm only speaking fact. And I think a lot of responsible people speak fact. You cannot say, oh, they won't bite. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know what's in their head. Yeah, I've been bitten a few times by they won't bite. Okay. Who is the author of Jurassic Park? Hmm? But now you do. Now you do. Who is the author of Jurassic Park? Okay, see, now, come on, CEO. Come on, see, you right. You are so right. Because the question is, who is the author of Jurassic Park? And my CEO is absolutely right because I look at all of them all the time. Jurassic Park, Lost World, Jurassic Park 3. What's the other one? Jurassic World. All 4 of those. Yes. Yes. Lost World is my favorite. That's when they will go into that tech place. Go to where? That tech place where they're studying the dinosaurs and trying to make a new one. Okay, well, baby, they do that from Jurassic Park when they build the dinosaurs. They start in a tech place. That's where the velociraptors are born. Or checks. Jacks. It's not Michael Jackson. My grandson is saying Michael Jackson. Okay. So I got Sharon, Vivian, Ladybird. Okay. Okay. Sharon's answer. Vivian, Ladybird. She answered. Joan. Okay. And yes, his name is Michael, and it's pronounced Crichton. Michael Crichton. Or Crichton. Some people say it's not Crichton, it's Crichton. I told y'all I'm a nerd, okay? Yes, I'm a nerd. Now, this is coming from my genre of movies. What item is the werewolf most afraid of? What item is the werewolf most afraid of? That's mummies. What's mummies? Cats? They have to say it out loud. You see how we just heard you up there? I just heard you answer to your mom's phone, which means that they can hear you. Okay, so we have cats, water, cats. Yes. And Sharon has the answer. It is silver. Silver is what they're most afraid of. Wolfsbane is so hard to come by. It is listed second, and there's a certain type of wood. Silver, it's crosses, garlic, mirrors, and sunshine for the vampires. Supposed to be the stake through the heart can kill them, or the modern age vampires have to be torn apart, according to the Twilight Saga. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. What does the G in G Men stand for? What does the G in G Men stand for? What does the G in G Men stand for? The letter G. What does the letter G in G Men stand for? The G in G Men. Yeah. Had to think about it. I started to say father. Men, yes. Men. Yes, G Men. Okay, I got one answer, two answers. It's okay, I understand. Three answers, four answers, Jennifer and Sharon. Okay, the G stands for government. The government men. They usually refer to G men when they're talking about things like Area 51. The spooky G men. Okay, the sum of all numbers on a roulette wheel equal 666. The sum of all numbers on a roulette wheel equal 666. Is that true or false? So what's your answer, Khadijah? I got one answer. I know, right? That answer is true. It's true. All the numbers on the roulette wheel add up to 666. Okay. What is a dakimakura? And I hope I'm saying it right. Dakimakura. A dakimakura. I hope I'm saying it right. And yes, it does make sense, CEO. A dakimakura. What is it? Dakimakura. I have one answer. I have two answers. I have three answers. I have four answers. I have five answers. And BB is your answer, huh? And it is. It's a large body pillow, a Japanese large body pillow, a large Japanese body pillow. Okay, true or false? An eggplant is a vegetable. True or false? An eggplant is a vegetable. I have one answer. I have two answers. I have three answers. I have four answers. Five answers. And that is false. An eggplant is not a vegetable. What is the last letter of the Greek alphabet? What is the last letter of the Greek alphabet? No, they can hear you. I'm so glad all your answers have been wrong. You want the letter or the name? The name of the letter. You might be touching the corner. One of the shards might be depressed. The last letter of the Greek alphabet. I see one answer. I see two answers, three answers, four answers. Let's see, BB answer. I just need Sharon and Jones. I just need Sharon. Okay, the last letter of the Greek alphabet is Omega. Omega. Hmm? You told me that. I know. All right. And what year was McDonald's founded? It's okay. Hubby comes first. And what year was McDonald's founded? I have two answers. Yes. Three answers. Oh, this is. BB. I got Sharon. I got. Do I have Sharon's answer? Sharon, I got Sharon. And I got BB. Okay. And the answer is actually 1955. It was founded in it became McDonald's in 1955. It was some kind of burger at first, and then it actually took on the name McDonald's in 1955. Okay. In what year? Everybody should know this one. Easy one for everybody. In what year was Facebook launched? What year? Everybody should know this one. Easy one for everybody. And what year was Facebook launched? It's what? It's 140. I mean, 19. He founded the restaurant under. But she said it's 1940. Whatever mom says goes. Remember? Yeah, when it comes to telling y'all what to do. Okay. All right. I get the message. Okay, we got one answer. We got three answers. We have four answers. Five answers. You just need Vivian's. Sorry. No. And the answer is 2004. 2004. That's the year my son graduated high school. Okay. What was the original name of Google? What was the original name of Google? Get out. And that was the wrong answer in case you heard it. It was so weird. When I saw that, I was like, what? What was the, okay, I have one answer. What was the original name of Google? I have two answers. Three answers. Four answers. No, it's another name before it became Google. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. No, you're not. No, you're not at all. You really are not. You're doing quite well. Okay, the name of it was back rub. Maybe when you get a back rub, you make a sound that sounds like a Google. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, lots of times you can understand the transition from one name to another. But back rub to Google, I don't know. Okay, what is the periodic symbol for copper? Huh? No. I've been looking for that. What is okay? You didn't ask if you couldn't if you could have a sharpener. You asked for that one. That one? No. You can give me that one back and we can find one for you. With all the sketching and designing and stuff I do, I need this one. Okay, what is the periodic symbol for copper? I have one answer. What is the periodic symbol for copper? You know, like you have O for oxygen, H for hydrogen, Na for sodium, Cl for chloride. Um, I get silver and gold mixed up. I think it's Au for silver and Ag for gold. If I'm not, am I right? I don't know. I get those confused. I used to know all of those too. Used to. K for potassium, Al for aluminum. What is the periodic symbol for copper? Waiting on five answers. Y'all, we got one more after this one. Just one more. Okay, the periodic symbol for copper is Cu. Cu. Should be a joke. Okay. And the last one. Y'all should get this one too. I purposely made it simple. What is the fastest land animal? All six of you. Go. I'm getting ready to ball you up in a little ball and bounce you in a basketball goal and hope that you open up when you hit the rim so that you'll sit right there for a little while. We got one answer. You're wrong. So stop. We have two answers. We have three answers. We have four answers. Hi, Lori. Bless your heart. And we got Lori's answer. Thank you. Joan, you got an answer for me? What is the fastest land animal? Okay, and yes, the five of you did answer yes. It is the cheetah. The fastest bird is the ostrich, but the fastest land animal, period. I said cheetah. Period is cheetah, not the ostrich and the cheetah. It is just the cheetah, sir. So technically, I still got it right. You did. Yes, I did. No, you did. I said cheetah. Did not. Yes, I did. I bet you don't have a tick on the board. You're taking time, bro, boy. Did I say cheetah? You know what? I love you too, sis. I love you too. My sister said kangaroo. That's what she said. That's okay. Yeah. Y'all, it has been fun. It has been so much fun. Let's face it, an ostrich is a land animal because it came from, but it's actually when you okay. See, now you got me. Even though it's the fastest bird, the cheetah, overall animal kingdom, is still faster than the ostrich. The difference is an ostrich can outrun a cheetah because it can last longer. Cheetahs have bursts of speed. They can only last for a few seconds. And then they tire out. Their hearts are just like, I can't take it. They weren't designed for long distance running. They can only sprint very short distances. So when they strike, so there you have it. I can't wait to delve next week into the next set of questions. There's some really, really interesting. Y'all, when I sit up to write down questions, okay, I'm getting answers in the kitchen to you all's response. Pretty much, Lori. Yes. Yes. I'm so happy you had fun. I really, really am. Ostrich can smell it. They sure can. They sure can. And you know who can mess you up even more? And they look so docile is a giraffe. Wow. I don't even know. I've almost run out of ideas. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm wearing a butterfly shirt. And the butterfly is right over my Tinkerbell, my fairy. I would love to be a fairy. I would love to be a plump fairy. That would tickle me beyond belief. I would be a fairy all day and not the old folklore fairy. I'm a good fairy. I always have dreams of levitating and flying. So, yes, yes. See, Lori found me in the emojis. Guys, you all make this so much fun. You really, really do. And I appreciate you. And I can't say it takes all elements to make it as fun as it is. And every time I look up and I see my baby, my heart, my caregiver, my love, my CEO in the room, it just makes my heart, it makes the right side grow to the sides of the left side. So it's all like, of course, Khadija, it's got to be purple. I have to have on, if you can make me have on purple attire or the wings purple, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just purple, purple. And it doesn't matter what shade of purple. I love all shades of purple. I really do. But you guys make this a wonderful experience for me and an experience to look forward to each and every time. I've gotten to the point that I'm not so much a morning person here lately, but I get up on Friday mornings so that I can, excuse me, so that I can do the Flex Fridays. Sometimes the health just doesn't be healthing, but when it does, I get up excited to share those 15 to 30 minutes with you, just stretching and preparing for the day. And on Saturdays, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. So hopefully Saturday I'll be able to show you something else that is finished. I will re-show the hats on Saturdays. So I know that's right. You did have to remind me of that, didn't you, y'all? Y'all, I just had a baby that turned 40 last week. At last Wednesday, my knee baby turned 40. And she's reminding me she's over 35. At the end of no, he crushed them knuckles. At the end of the year, my CEO will be 37. So did I do it? Did I show how cockeyed I really am? Y'all, when I go back and I look at my videos and I see how cockeyed I am, I'm like, oh my goodness. But it's a part of me. And it's I do want to shoot this by you before I leave. I am that person who self-sabotages. I am that person with the torn apart. For years, I was teased about the size of my nose until I saw a picture of my father. And when I saw his picture, go get that picture out the bathroom for me, hanging on the wall of my daddy. When I saw my daddy and I saw his nose, and I realized, Vivian, I know how you must feel. I know how you must feel. But when I saw my daddy and the size of his nose and the fact that all across here, I look just like this man right here. And to know that he was a teacher, he played the flute, he taught piano, he taught English and music, he traveled the world, he worked with Roberta Flack. To know the accomplishments that he made, even though I never got to meet him, and to see that my brother looks like the male version of me, and I look like the female version of him, even down the sides because we're both kind of chubby. But it just gave me a different perspective of me. I always thought my lips were too thick. I was embarrassed about the fact that I was cockeyed, being mixed race, too light for here, too dark for here, and the fact that it's not. It looks like an even skin tone sometimes. When the summertime comes, it shows. The arms are noticeably darker than the face. But you say it's because that part of your body is covered. I dress a certain way during the summertime, so as many parts of my body that can get sun will get sun. I will wear low cut backs and everything, but inevitably, my nose and my arms will get the darkest. And my legs, no matter how much I expose them, they're not gonna get so dark. They just will not get there. So with that happening, and the other things that I tend to find wrong with me, for years I would put myself in a bucket in a corner and just hide. Or I'd tell myself, I would psych myself up before I went out, and I would make my zodiac, my Sagittarius zodiac, command the room whenever I got there. And it wasn't until very recently, and I mean like in the past few years, um, I took a vow of celibacy 9 years ago. And I have done a lot of self-reflecting in that time. And my CEO is the absolute best. When I tell you, this young lady wakes up every morning and says to me, "Good morning, pretty." And I respond with, "Good morning, beautiful." And if you don't think, and then the phone call, the everyday phone call from my sister where she says, "Good morning, beautiful." And I say, "Good morning, gorgeous." And, they to each other. And just a small gesture of positivity can do so much for a person. When I tell my daughter, "You are absolutely beautiful," and to hear her say with confidence, "I know, I look like my mama." And it's not that I look like my mama, it's that I know, that does it for me. And we try to instill that in the grandkids. When I tell you all, self love is the greatest love of all, I mean that from every fiber of my being. When I say you cannot love others the way they deserve to be loved unless you first love yourself the way you deserve to be loved. When I said I love you and I poured myself into people before, I was only given a part of me. When I started stepping back and assessing me, then I was able. And sometimes you have to love. You gotta love. You gotta give that. What do they call it? It's not that hard love. It's kind of from a distance. I know what it is. It's just not coming to tough love. Sometimes you got to give that tough love, and it's okay, because it might be what that person needs and what that person deserves to get back on the right track. It's not saying that you don't love them. It's saying I am perfectly capable of loving you and not destroying who I am in loving you. I was that person who would give so much of me that I would walk away from situations much less a person than I was when I went into it. And I have learned that when I walk away now, I still walk away with my head held high. I may cry a few tears because I'm human and it's going to hurt. But all in all, I'm still me. I'm still here. I'm still cute as a button. And I can't wait to get my fairy wings. Guys, I love each and every one of you. And please don't forget to love yourselves. Spread love, joy, happiness, and peace everywhere you go. Let's get humanity back. We need this. We need this. I love you. I love you. I love you. Look forward to seeing you all in the morning, those who can join. But I definitely look forward to seeing you all on Saturday. Until we see each other again on these YouTube streets. Peace out, everybody.